lineup.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown. And it's Harris in at the four-man position. And for Houston, we've got Patton. Victor Oladipo is out there with Wall. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the small forward. So the Rockets win the tip. Greg Popovich, the Spurs coach, Kenny, has talked about how the three-point shot is ruining the game. What do you say when you hear that?
Well, he's a participant of that.
I was about to say, like, he's the one that brought it to the forefront more than anybody.
Of it. But I think overall, yes, because people now take bad threes over good twos. So players don't have worse shot recognition.
I think they took bad twos just as much as they take bad threes. I mean, I'd never forget my college coach said, I had a teammate took a shot. It was a bad shot. And I got on him about it. And the coach looked at me and he said, hey, we don't yell at a shooting guard. He said, I never met a player that took a shot he wasn't trying to make. And that stood with me because you don't shoot it to miss, but that doesn't mean it's a good shot.
Right. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. Good on the triple. Irving's got 6.
This is taking advantage of analytics. Kyrie from 3 is a great bet.
And Oladipo, here we go. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now, here is Harden. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. And that one, good. He's got 8.
Wow, and Harden attracts so much attention from the defense. He creates shot opportunities for his guys.
Pass to House. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here is Irving. He had 27 points last game, and that one drops for him.
I love how tough Irving is inside. For a guy who typically plays below the rim, he attacks these opportunities with ferocity.
Here's Wall. Pass to Tucker. The tray. And it's Irving with the rebound. The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Not too many teams have been able to win back-to-back titles in the NBA, but Kenny, you were a part of one of those elite groups with the Houston Rockets. Mentally, that's got to be very difficult to repeat.
Yes, the second year is much tougher.
Why? Why is it?
Because you become, I call fat cat-itis or complacent. You know, you got guys who are 8th, 9th, 10th man on the team. They're getting TV commercials now. They're coming on a plane with shades. You know, instead of hard hats, they got on velvet hats. It's just a different environment for guys who have not been accustomed to being stars, now being stars.
And not to mention, you go from being the hunter to the hunted. Like, that's a part of it, too, because now you get everybody's best.
Everybody.
Now here's Wall. Last game we saw him score 32. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. From 13, it's rebounded by Houston. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And here is Irving. After the three-pointer from Victor Oladipo, here's Harden out to Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Knocking down the 3 guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
Here's Wall. Misses off the left iron. Nets leading by 3. Launches a 3, and the Nets another 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They set the pick. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Passes it to Brown. Banked in off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He thinks John Wall is playing with a chip on his shoulder and playing well. And of course, that means he's playing great in transition. Coach said that team is feeding off his determination. With his speed, we have to get everyone back on D and limit his open floor opportunities. Kevin, Wall is healthy again, and again creating havoc for defenders. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oladipo outside. They grab their own miss, and Patton gets it to go.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
On the wing, Brown. The pass to Jordan. Harden right side. And Harris wide open. He shoots, sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got 6.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Pass to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
The bounce, the creativity, the strength. When Oladipo rises up, he's looking to punch it down as hard as he can.
Kenny, you played in so many different kind of offensive styles and systems during your basketball career. What stands out as your favorite?
Favorite was the Rockets. So that was the best style of play that I enjoyed most.
Yeah, I think you make a great call. You know, people would think like as a guard, you'd want to just have more opportunity to be the focal point, but the reality is we'd rather win.
Without question.
You'd much rather play with a great big in our era who could dominate the paint because the role reverses. They basically become your point guards because they're playing out double teams, and now you're getting to catch guys in transition running at you where you can be more effective.
Jordan kicks to Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. All taking his time here. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 9. Harden finds Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Joe Harris. Andre Robertson comes in for Brown. Landry Shamit's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. And so Jordan nails both of them. Rockets trail by 11.
And it's often said this is an era of player empowerment in the NBA. Jet, do you think things are different from when we played?
Oh, for sure. Because of social media, because of the access to travel, players are more connected more than any other time. They do things off the court that we never did off the court. First time I met Greg was in a barbershop, it was like by happenstance. We weren't planning on meeting there.
Yeah.
The difference back.
Mike the Barber, shout out Mike the Barber.
Mike Dean, made 2K. Well, you know what? Because if you go back to like our era, like I used to tell people, like you could be the best guard on the East Coast, and you may have never seen the best guard on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have it. Like nowadays, these kids grow up competing against each other
all the time,
and they see each other on a regular
From a
basis.
very early age.
Early age, and players today know their value.
Yes.
They know what their value is to their franchise.
Houston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Jones. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And that one's good, Shamet.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shamet with it. Pass to Claxton. Dishes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And this summer, Vince Carter retiring after his 22nd NBA season. That's a record for longevity in the game. Kenny, he's closer to our age than he is to some of his teammates.
Yeah, that's amazing. A guy could do it at this level so long and really help the team instead of just be on the team. He's an incredible athlete. That dedication and willingness is just rolled over into time.
Never had to be the main guy at this stage of his career, always wanting to supplement, help, tutor, mentor, and he stayed healthy.
Stayed healthy, that's the key.
Driving in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Shamet. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Rockets trail by 9. Now Jones. We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter, and it's good for 2. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Outside Jordan. That's tipped. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Brown outside. Jones, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Johnson. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Wall. It's tipped. Now here's Shamet. On the wing, Robertson. Nets passing it around. Jordan with a screen on Brown. That one drops for him.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And here's Wall. Pulls from the top of the key. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Robertson. But they recover it. Back to Johnson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Claxton. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Nets lead by 11. Outside, Wall takes the 3, drills it from outside. Wall's got 9.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Right back after this break. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard, just give it your all. And, you can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Joe Harris is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the center position. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from McLemore. Last season, the G League testing a single-shot free throw rule to speed things up. One shot that can be worth more than 1 point. Kenny, any thoughts?
No, I don't like that.
Okay.
Because I'm fouling you because you can't shoot. It's a lot of times. So I'm going to put you on the line, and you got to get 2 for 2. And I disagree. Because the game is stopped. There's no defense in front of you. You're at the free throw line. It's only 15 feet away. Come on, Shaq. I mean, come on, guys. Like, you can make a free throw.
No, but I think the other thing, philosophically, you really changed the game, right? Because what if you make one and miss one?
Yeah.
And you're up 2. Now it's 3. So now if you say I only got to make 1 to get 2, you completely changed the game.
Oh, but think about this even, Greg. End of the game. And you need to miss 1 and make 1. So instead of getting the 2 points, you actually want to only make 1 because you're down 3. And you want to miss the second on purpose to try to man.
And I'm a progressive guy. Like, I do like to see how we can have the game evolve, but I do also want to make sure we keep the strategy in the game.
The 3 from Harden. That one, no good. And Houston the other way now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Oladipo for 3, and it's Oladipo again missing.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
To the paint. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Passes to McLemore. And it's denied. Irving against Brown. Irving passes to Harden. It's deflected. Here's McLemore. Oladipo for 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound. There's the pass to Irving. And the 3 off target.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Patton kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Patton. The dish to Oladipo. Here he goes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, this is why Oladipo is a star. I mean, he has a unique ability to convert through really tough defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Brown is checked in for Landry Shamet. And the free throw, no good. Seems like every year the Rockets set another record for most three-point shots taken and made. And Kenny, I think you would have fit that style pretty well.
Yeah, I tell you what, man.
You'd have loved that, right? You'd have loved that.
Reggie Miller and I talk about this a lot. If the draft was redone based on our draft in '87, based on the way the game is played today, he would probably be the number 2 pick or 1, and I would be 2 or 3.
You'd be right up there,
and
too.
then David Robinson, because I shoot threes and dunk. I was in a dunk contest and in the 3-point contest in the same night.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you do with the Houston Rockets. You either dunk it or shoot threes.
And Dave Robinson would have still been.
Yeah, he still would have been.
Because he can play in this era as well.
Rockets trailed by 5. Oladipo with the ball. 12 points for him. The Rockets with another miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
It's the Nets now. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's Brown with the drive.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
It's Oladipo on the wing. For 3. The Rockets with another miss. Nets leading by 5. Now Harden. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Exceptional play from Harden. He has the poise to turn a bad situation into a good one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Daniel House is checked in for Patton. Kenny, as a freshman, you joined one of the great lineups to ever play in college basketball with guys like Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. I mean, it was a who's who of the game.
Yeah, I know, Michael was so excited to play.
Was he?
As soon as I walked on
Chomping
campus.
at the bit, wasn't he?
When I
Who
walked
is
on
this kid out
campus,
of New York
he
here?
picked me up at the airport, you know, drove me around.
He had a car?
Oh, yes, he did. But then it was just great. Playing there with those kind of guys, it really gets you ready and prepared.
Had you met Jordan before you went
On
to
a
Carolina?
visit, just on a visit.
On a visit you
But
had.
he wasn't the best player really at the time. Sam Perkins was the guy. He was a 4-year All-American, first team. So it was Sam Perkins who everyone was in awe. And plus he was from New York.
Inside, poked away. Pass to McLemore. Off target from outside.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Harden against Oladipo. Down low. Here's Brown. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Brown's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
checked in for Brooklyn. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Fifth on the list, James Harden.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Now here's McLemore. Harden with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Here's Harden on the wing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
From deep, McLemore. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. He continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by McLemore. Offensive rebound, Jordan. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Oladipo for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden outside. Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And then Oladipo with the jam.
Excellent concentration from Oladipo. Even when you get physical with him, he figures out a way to convert.
Passes it to Irving. It's stolen by Oladipo. To the middle. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from House.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Jordan with a screen on Oladipo. It's Harden with the drive.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Securing his spot on the highlight reel. Harden gets creative on a monster slam.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Some changes for Brooklyn. Robertson comes in for Brown. And it's Johnson in for Irving.
Maybe the league's most versatile player at the offensive end. Like, Harden is quickly moving up the all-time leaderboards in both points and assists.
Here's Wall.
Mercy, mercy me.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Harden outside, looking for Harris. He gets it there.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
And that one falls for John Wall.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And here is Johnson. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Wall against Harden. It's Brown on the wing. Right side, Wall. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Nets. Harris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jones against Johnson. Lets it go from deep. It drops for his 2nd made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Wall against Johnson. Another miss by Houston. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Spurs. And there's the pass to Robertson. Down low, Jordan. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
The Nets making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. Johnson, the pass to Shamet. Harris outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. A 12-point game. Left side, Wall. From 18 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Harris. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Harris has got 11 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Looking to end the run. Johnson with the block. And he gets it back. Outside, Jones. Pass to Wall. 5 on the clock. Back to Jones. The Rockets with another miss. Nets leading by 15. Shamet, the pass to Robertson. Lays it up and banks it in. Robertson's got his first bucket in this one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Checking out the numbers for Harris. Last season's performance for him put up about 14 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
All with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Wall's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot. Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
And what about our special guest? Kenny, thanks for taking the time to join us, dropping by. Always a pleasure. You add so much to the broadcast.
Man, thanks for having me. This is just great.
Thank you. And Greg, a lot of fun to be joined by Kenny the Jet, huh? As brilliant as he was on the court, he is just as amazing off it.
And, you know, Kenny has this amazing knack for describing what he sees with such clarity. Rare gift, and I'm glad he can share it with us.
On the wing, Brown. 11 feet away, and Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
And it's blocked by Brown. And here's Wall outside. Good on the three-point shot. Wall's got 18 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Jordan dishes to Harris. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jordan the screen. Robertson kicks to Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Tucker the pass to Wall. Tries it from the top of the key. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
James, big first half for you. What was the most important thing that got you going?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. You know, and they followed along. So, you know, it's just a matter of us not turning the ball over and getting stops.
So far, so good. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. And rejoining us here at the table, hey, he's back, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kudos to you, sir, for your sharp and incisive analysis of the game.
Oh, thank you, Ernie. Thank you. Always a pleasure to break down the game with the great ones.
Trader. Excuse me. Yeah, glad you had fun over there. Trader.
I'm back, though.
Copycat.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got P.J. Tucker. All out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Tate in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Wall. That shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And that one misses. Nets leading by 15. The 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 17 now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performer.
Passes it to Irving. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wall. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Here's Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
For Brooklyn, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
The pass to Jordan. Here's Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got 19 points.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. Never lets the defense get him out of his rhythm.
Tucker can't get it to go. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Harris. And it's blocked.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker. Using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
Houston making a switch here. McLemore's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Rockets trailed by 19. Pass to Tucker. Wall against Harden. It's Wall with the drive. And he makes that one. Wall's got 8 points in the quarter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Harden against Wall. Harden dishes to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Harden against Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Brown outside. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wall attacking. Over Harris. But he gets it back. The wide open look here for Oladipo. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Harden scanning the floor. Here's Irving. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that? The flush from Harris. People forget this guy is 6'6", and he's got a little burst and bounce, too.
Here's Tate. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
On the free throw, no good. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Tucker, the pass to Tate. Outside, Wall. And it's Houston with another.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Brooklyn leading by 9. It's Brown on the wing. Inside, and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
That one misses for Wall.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Irving kicks to Harris. Shot clock reset for the Nets. And it's Brown missing. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 9 points. He dishes it to Wall. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Here is Harden. 19 points in the game. Pass to Irving. And Jordan has it in the corner. Jordan with a screen on Oladipo. Brown, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Wall. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
You know, one of the things I like about Walton is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
Sterling Brown, he's checked in for McLemore. The Nets also changing it up. Robertson, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Landry Shamet comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. Nets leading by 8. Here's the feed to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside, Wall. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Oladipo has really embraced the go-to role. This guy can heat it up in a hurry.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
Johnson with it. 5 points in the game. For 3, Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Making the defense look absolutely clueless. At times, Harris just makes very hard shots look easy.
Now Oladipo, 26 points for him. They set the pick with the drive, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This is why Victor Oladipo is an all-star caliber player. He's able to connect inside even when under pressure.
Rockets have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10. And that one misses.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
Passes it to Robertson. To the paint. It's deflected. Now, here's Oladipo. 28 points for him. Brooklyn leading by 8. Johnson outside. To the middle. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, somehow, some way, you got to keep Jordan away from the basket, because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing it.
Brown outside. And here's Robertson. Driving to the basket. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Oladipo. Three-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Shamet with it. Jordan with a screen on Oladipo. Rockets trailed by 12. Tate the pass to Oladipo. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The Nets working the ball around now. Now Robertson. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. They grab their own miss. From down in the low post, it goes. Jordan's got 11 points.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Count that one.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Nets leading by 12. And the pass to Robertson. Back to Johnson. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Thursday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Daniel House has checked in for the Rockets. And he sinks the second. And the Nets with possession here. They lead by 11. Shamet with it. Brown on him. And that one's good. Shamet. Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Oladipo draws the double. Brown wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Inside, changes up, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Harris has got 11 in the second half. Oladipo against Johnson. Pass to House. And here's Brown outside, and it's Shamet with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 12. On the wing, Johnson. Now here is Harris. Back to Johnson, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Up top, Oladipo. He's guarded by Johnson. And that one's good. House.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Johnson. The teardrop falls in. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Oladipo outside.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And so it's Brooklyn, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Brown. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Harden in at the point guard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Brown. Over to Wall. Second chance shot. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And the Nets lead by 13.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Here's Wall. Yes, that goes in. Wall's got 35.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Pass to Harden. The three. It's rebounded by Houston. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Wall, and it's blocked by Jordan. And here is Irving. Now the pass to Harden. Five to shoot. Fades away. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5%. 6 on the game.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Here's Wall. Good work defensively by Harden.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Patton kicks to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And they get it back. It's Brown with the drive, and he gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 15.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Harden against Wall. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Oladipo, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Nets making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. That one misses for Wall. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jordan sets the pick for Brown. Down low, the kick out to Irving. Releases. And too long on the shot.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. Takes a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's just unselfish basketball by Tucker, making the extra pass to set up his teammate.
Pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Here's Harden going inside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
They throw good, James Harden.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
That's good from Wall. Here is Harden. And he drives in. Yep, that one goes. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
To the inside, and stolen by Harris. Harden outside. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Rockets trail by 12. Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. Patton kicks to Oladipo. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Oladipo's got 32 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Irving attacking, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team and even did a little acting along the way.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Here's Brown, and it's sent back by Irving.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Harden finds Irving, driving the lane, and it's blocked by Brown. Wall against Harden. Wall, no luck. Nets leading by 12. Harden with it. Jordan trying to free himself up, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
All with it.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Passes it to Harden. Over Wall. Harden's shot is off. Rockets trail by 11. Now Wall. Going inside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Daniel House has checked in for Sterling Brown. And that one falls for John Wall.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Nets leading by 8. Outside Irving. There's the pass to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on John Wall. Free throw drops for Harden.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Harden hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Wall against Harden. Wall, no luck. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Inside, Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harris has got 13 points in the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Wall passes to Oladipo from outside the arc, hits it from three-point range. Oladipo's got 6 in the quarter.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Irving looking over the floor. From deep. Not going to go that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Oladipo outside. Here's Tucker. No good with the triple. Brooklyn leading by 11. To the middle. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Jordan sets the pick for Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. Let's keep it alive.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Rockets trail by 8. Here's Wall, and he drives in, and Wall with the slam.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Brown the pass to Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Harris. The rebound by Patton. Patton's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Wall with the drive. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer. And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And it's Harris off the drive. And nothing is falling for him right now. Rockets trail by 3. And Oladipo kicks to House. Tucker dishes to Wall. Into the lane. And Wall with the slam.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Now here is Harris, guarded by Tucker. Harris outside. Jordan the screen. Down low. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Nails the tray.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Oladipo. Dishes it to Tucker. And some nice passing there by Houston. The shot by House is no good. And he commits the intentional foul. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here is Harris, guarded by Tucker. Now here is Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Make that another one for Harris, one of the most efficient scorers in the NBA.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Nwaba from past the arc. And it's Chiozza with the rebound. So it's the Nets picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.